All right, folks, we have here a Quantum Edge HD. This is the heavy-duty power chair from Pride Mobility. This Quantum Edge HD has a 450-pound weight capability. Everything about it is big, okay? So you have to listen to the dimensions I'm going to give you. This chair has 7.3 miles. This is between 7 and 8 miles total distance, so it's delivered, probably never really used. 7 miles on this chair. I think it's less than a year old. This is a Quantum Edge HD. This power chair has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, and the electric feet. And it's loaded with other goodies, which we'll go over as we go along, okay? So the first thing I'm going to show you, if you want to make the seat go up, you have to do everything through the joystick on this chair. So what you would do, you would go to your joystick. On the left side where you turn it on, you would keep pushing forward until you see a picture of your seat on the screen right here. So if I keep pushing forward, all of a sudden I see a picture of the seat. If you want the seat lift to go up, you only need the bottom cushion to be yellow on your screen. So now I have the bottom yellow and the back yellow. That would be for tilt. So if I want to change that, all I have to do is move the joystick sideways until I see there we go, the bottom is yellow. Once the bottom is yellow, then you go back and forth for up and down. So I'm going to pull it back, and you'll see the seat starting to go up, okay? So you're going to start roughly at 22 inches when you're down, and by the time you add your 12 inches, you'll be at 34 inches by the time you're raised all the way up, okay? So there goes your seat lift. And the nice thing about this chair, once the seat is elevated, you can still drive this chair. But because of the weight of the user, I would not drive it too often with the seat elevated. You're just asking for trouble. But if you're in a flat surface in a movie theater and you still want to drive the chair, just put it back in drive, and you can see how it will drive at a good speed, okay? So this is your seat elevated to 34 inches high right here. So it's a 12-inch elevation. As a matter of fact, we'll look at the bottom of this chair. So you can see the armature for the seat lift right here. You can actually see the actuator right here. I have my hand on it. You can see these are heavy-duty motors. These are 4 poles, high-torque motors on this chair. Suspension like this all the way around. You have 4 of these suspension shocks. You might be able to see the suspension working a little bit there. So it takes care of this back fork. You have 14-inch solid tires. They will not mark your floor. Caster wheels in the front, caster wheels in the back. You have 4 anchor points, 1 here, 1 there, 2 on the opposite side. You have a total of 4. This is where you secure your chair, folks, if you're going to transport this chair, okay? So as I said earlier, the motors are heavy-duty motors. This chair weighs probably 450 pounds. This is a heavy power chair. It probably weighs minimum 450 pounds, so remember that, okay? If I want to push the chair, you can see, let's just say you had an issue with the chair and you need to push it. You forgot to charge it, or something is wrong, and hopefully this will never happen, but if you had to push it, all you have to do is turn the power off, and the reason you want the power off, you want no resistance in the motor. Power's off, and you see your motor right here? You have a little sticker, it tells you, if I push this down, what that does, it unlocks the wheel. You have to do both motors on both sides, and you can roll the chair around. Even though it weighs 450, you can still roll it around. When you're done rolling around, you park it again. Even if the chair's not working, always put it back in gear until you fix it or charge it, okay? Once you have it back in gear, then you can turn the power back on. Give it a couple seconds to set up. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go back to the seating, and we're going to bring the seat down. So this chair also has what's called, as the seat's going down, let me talk about this. It's got a swing-away joystick. So see how the joystick was here, and now it's here. This enables you to get really close to a dining table, okay? That's called a swing-away joystick. If you're left-handed, we can put the joystick on the other side, and it'll swing to the opposite side, and we can take the cup holder and put it on this side. So the chair is back down, okay? The next feature I'm going to show you is the tilt. So the tilt is when the bottom and the back go back. So they're connected together. So when the bottom goes back, it's going to take the legs and the back because everything's together, all connected together. This is good if you want to relieve pressure off your bottom, pressure off your back. You just want to relax, or you want to have circulation in your legs. So it's got a lot of benefits to have an electric tilt. The next thing I want to show you, the legs. Now folks, remember, If you're 5 feet tall, 6'2", we can adjust all these seats, all these legs. We can make them longer. We can do all that. This whole chair is adjustable. These railings right here can be expanded. They can be made shorter. We can do all that here. Now, if you needed some good circulation, that would be a little extreme, but I want to show you, definitely can get your feet up in the air. But I'm also going to show you, if you were halfway tilted, this is halfway tilted here, you still would have your feet, let's just say right here, I think your feet are still higher than your body. So we've covered the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric feet. The next function we're going to cover now is the electric recline. So the electric recline is when the back right here goes back by itself. Nothing else is moving in the ship, but the back is moving back. That's called recline, okay? As you can see, the back is going back. There we go. So it's a full recline. You're pretty much laying flat now, okay? The arms pull up, so if you had to transfer from the side, you can also move, which I'll cover. You can move everything out of the way to get in from the side, okay? So this right here that I've just pulled out, these are arm support. These are very nice. I'll show you why. I'm going to bring the back and the legs up and down at the same time. So right now I've got the back yellow, the legs yellow on my screen here. So I'm bringing both back to standing position, normal position. When you're outside, leave those legs out a little bit so you have more room under there. So I'm going to leave the legs there. I'm just going to move the back forward more. The nice thing about these arm support is I can push on this and you see they'll give in the arm. These are arm support, okay? So if you need to transfer, you can also pull them out, okay? This one's a little bit hard to go in and out. That's because it's new. It'll probably get better as you go along. So let me show you, let me put it back in drive. Let me show you the front of the chair. So let's look at the seat. Let's go a little bit faster right here. So the seat is 24 inches wide by 21 inches deep. This is a memory foam cushion. You know, you can tell right there, it comes back. This is a super, and it's contoured on the outside, and the little hump here, and it's contoured here, and a little bit hump in the middle. It's super comfortable. 24 by 21 inches deep. It has a safety belt, drain cup. The back, folks, this is a memory foam back. So when you lean in this, it kind of absorbs your whole spine. It's just really comfortable. You have a curvature headrest, which is nice. You have the drain cup holder, as I said. If you're left-handed, we can switch everything to the left. Okay, the arms flip up, and you also have one more thing. Let me pull this out of the way so I can show you. You have lateral pads here. These pads right here, actually they should be on the opposite side. Let me show you how that works. They're a little too far now, but just to give you an idea what I'm talking about. We need to move them back so they're sitting about here. But what they do is they keep your knees from buckling out, and it keeps your feet on the foot plate. That's what these lateral pads. They can be moved anywhere here, and they can move in and out. They can go up and down. They're fully adjustable. You can see there's all kinds of 1, 2, 3. There's a sliding bar here, so you can adjust them any way you want. So I'm going to put them back the way they were, but they're not really set up properly on this chair. They're really not. They need to be about up to here, so your knee is against it. You know what I mean? You want your knee against the pad, but they can be adjusted. Okay? So I just want to show you what they do. And we're going to put it back here for now. We're going to bring the arm back down, reset the, and I want to show you the turning radius on this chair. So when you go in a circle, that's what you're looking at. One thing you need to remember, from outside of arm is 29 inches. Okay, well it's 28 and a half, so we might as well say 29. So from outside to outside is 28 inches, so you really need 29, 30 inches to get through your door. Let me double check that again. So the arms are wider than the wheels, so that's what we're going to measure. That's what's going to go through a door, okay? So your arm, I have 28 and a half inches, okay? So you really need 29, 30 inches to get through your door. So 28.5 inches is what you have there. And one more thing about this chair, when you charge it, you will take the charger that comes with the chair. I'm going to use this one for example. I'm not sure if this is the charger, but we're going to use it. When you plug it here, as soon as the light turns from orange to green, the charger will stop charging. So folks, this chair, as I said, has a 450-pound weight capability. It has a total distance of up to 15 miles on a battery charge. Well folks, if you're outside, weighted user, in the grass, using the function, you're not going to get 15 miles, but you're still going to get a long, long ways. It's up to 15 miles in perfect condition, okay? So folks, let's recap. This is a Quantum Edge HD, 450-pound weight capability. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric leg. The four major functions. It has the swing away joystick, it has the flip up arm, it has the lateral pad, the safety belt, the drink cup holder, the curved headrest, the memory foam's bottom cushion and back cushion. The seat is 24 by 21, the tires are solid, suspension all the way around, just a nice heavy duty power chair with 7.5 miles ready to go. So the top speed on this chair is 3.8 miles an hour. So it's not a fast chair because it is set up as a heavy duty power chair with a weight capability of 450 pounds. So it has a weight capability of 450, and as soon as you let the joystick go, it stops within a few feet because it has electromagnetic brake. Even though the chair stopped right now, it's not going anywhere because it's in gear. So that's what's nice about it until you go back, then it gets out of gear. So this chair is 3.8 miles an hour. It turns slowly, so it's not going to be a really fast chair, but it is made for a large person. It has the high torque motor, not the high speed motor, the high torque motors, with this seat of 24 inches wide by 21, I think. So folks, let me just say something. I said the speed was 3.8 miles an hour. It's probably going to be a little bit faster than that. My batteries that we use to make this video are almost dead, so I'm assuming this chair will go 4.5 miles an hour. Whenever you have a weak battery, even in the grass, it loses power and it loses speed, okay? So with the new batteries, you probably would get your 4.5 miles an hour, and you get your it would turn faster also. So nothing wrong with the chair. And when we got it, it was dead. We had to put used battery to do the video. But you would have new battery when you get this chair. Let me raise the seat up so you can see the seat elevated. And if you're going to drive the chair with the seat elevated, especially on a chair like this where you possibly could have a person 450 pounds, I don't recommend you going too far with the seat elevated. But now, if it's flat surface, it really doesn't matter. But don't go anywhere where, you know, it's cracks in the sidewalk and it's not even and you're putting a lot of strain on the seat lift. I think we're all the way up. There we go. Now we're going to put it back in drive, and I want to show you how it drives with the seat elevated. 3.5 miles an hour. So, you know, walking speed is 2.5 miles an hour. So this goes about 3.5 miles. I'm going to get, right now I'm going 3.4. So with the seat elevated, you're looking at much faster than walking speed. Okay, walking speed is 2.5. This goes 3.5. So if you're looking for a heavy duty chair with a 450 weight capability, this chair has 7.5 miles, 12-inch seat lift, electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs, lateral pad, joystick, swing away joystick, drink cup holder, heavy suspension, This is the heavy-duty power chair from Pride Mobility, and this one here, folks, is literally almost brand new with 7.5 miles. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.